What's up? So this is my new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness. Just wanted to make a quick overview and first impressions of this car so far. How I got it, I traded my Toyota GR86 for it. I had a red 2023 model that I also got new from Toyota over in Georgia. And that was a really lucky deal actually, because they said it would take 2 years for a white one to arrive. Yet they had a red one that they were going to sell, but someone pulled out of the deal. So I got the next call. I had a Wrangler at the time, my second Wrangler, a JL Wrangler. I sold the Wrangler and was able to get to the dealership back in time, get approved for the Toyota, and even one of the people from that dealership who bought the Wrangler drove me to the Toyota dealership to pick up the car. So fast forward a year later today, I traded the Toyota, and it was a very easy deal. End of the month, got a really good discount. I think they discounted this car by $3,000 from MSRP, and they gave us enough for the Toyota too. So I was about out of pocket, to be realistic, $2,500, and my payments are around like 500 and something. So it's what I'm used to with the Toyota. Yeah, maybe paid a little bit for the Toyota, but I mean, this is a lot more car and this has a lot more technology. I can take it anywhere I want to. And yeah, so far, just in the first day of driving this thing, I'm in love. So first of all, you got your tow attachments, pull people out of stuff on the front, which is pretty wicked. And a lot of this plastic that you see too, time will tell, but I believe with that kind of pattern, it doesn't fade as easily, but you can correct me if I need to do some 303 on this. And I think it's only this very bottom part that actually has the smooth plastic, but it feels nearly the same. It just has the texture on here. I don't know. We'll see how long that lasts. I know in the Wranglers, the cladding would gray out very easily, but I don't think it's going to be the same with these. But if I need to, I got 303 that I can put on it. You got these Subaru Wilderness badges everywhere. And you have this massive cladding on the side right here, which I actually like because hopefully it keeps people from door dinging it all the time. I maybe paid $400 worth of repairs to get door dings fixed in the GR86, so hopefully this solves all that issue. I know there's another additional armor line cladding you can do right below the door handles, so I may do that as well. And then yeah, you got your quick entry. You may see these things right here. Those are paint protectors. It has the door edge guards. Does that have on the back too? Yep, it does. Door edge guards, the handle guards if you're wearing crazy gloves, I guess, and you don't want to scratch the paint. Blacked out mirrors. I'm kind of going all over the place. There's so much to look at in this car. But yeah, the wheels are pretty cool. Off-road-y tires, LED lights, LED blinkers too. These LED fog lamps, still has a sticker on there. LED fog lamps are really cool. Subaru logo. That's an intercooler, right? Oil cooler? Or, no, I think it's an intercooler. It has an intercooler. I'm probably wrong. It's probably an oil cooler or whatever. I'm not some super expert car reviewer, y'all. This bit right here keeps reflections from hitting you in the face whenever it's a super sunny day and maybe you're going up a hill or something and the sun's bright. Maybe it just helps with that. That's all I've heard from that, but it looks pretty cool. And by the way, it's like a satin finish too. It's pretty thick. You can feel it coming off the paint. What else noteworthy about this thing? Let's see what kind of gas it takes. I have no idea what kind of gas it takes. I'm still pretty much at full. Unleaded fuel, so does it not need premium? I'll check. Maybe it doesn't need premium, which is fine. I may put mid-grade anyway. More Wilderness badging, rear wiper. Has a blacked out antenna on the top, which is pretty cool. I think this is LED on the red, but incandescent on the blinker and the backup camera. You got these guards with all the like mountainous stuff on it, big Subaru thing on the back. And then, yeah, and oh yeah, the roof rack is really cool too. I love that. I don't know if these mirrors are auto dimming, but it does have the indicator and it does have the blind spot detection. However, these rear windows are so big and the rear quarter's so big, blind spots are not an issue in this car whatsoever. Something I'm really not used to after being in that Toyota. So, let's look at the trunk real quick. So you got your Wilderness plastic, rubber, floor mat, whatever, right there. Really thick. It honestly feels really nice. It almost feels like a leather. And then it also has the rubber guards for the back of the seats too, which is pretty sick. And then under here is your spare tire. Something I learned from a Doug Nemiro video is that only the Wilderness comes with these cup holders in the back, which is pretty interesting. You got a little light right there, but you got a really nice LED up here that does light the interior pretty nice at night. Let's see, other than that, I just got my bags. I got your, what do you call it, tonneau cover, which works pretty well. It's just, if I can get it, it's hard to do it with one hand. There we go. Yes, that keeps all the stuff private. I should honestly probably keep that closed. And then, yeah, the seats fold down. You just lift this thing up, push it down, and you're good to go there. All right, so going inside. Like I said, it has the smart door unlock. And if I wanted to lock it, I can just put my hand right here, and it locks. But it's arguing with me right now because I have the ignition on to keep the lights on. But I think we got a pretty good idea of what those look like, so I'm going to turn that off. I'll keep the ignition on so y'all can see the analog gauges right there. Sorry if it's blinking. This is my video, I guess. Then you got this behemoth of a screen right here. It's a good screen, wireless CarPlay, and you have the contactless charging right there. Interior is really nice. Nice LED lights right there. You got all your window controls. You got your brightness for your screen and your analog gauge right there. Tons of controls on the steering wheel. Yes, it's a CVT. I know what a CVT is, but it does have the paddles to really just adjust the ratio of the CVT. And it's pretty aggressive. It has about 7 simulated gears. And if I'm going down a hill and I want to just slow down a little bit and I hit the downshift, it does significantly slow down the car, but it's a really smooth transition. It really, you can tell that it's artificially trying to make it feel like a real gear, but it's not annoying in any sense. But yeah, oh, it does have a screen protector on it. I wasn't sure if it had screen protector, but yeah, it does have a screen protector on there. I couldn't see that in the lighting when I got this car, so that's good to know. I wouldn't mind a matte screen protector like I have on my laptop. If I show you my laptop, see how it has that matte finish on there? I wouldn't mind doing something like that on here. That would be really nice, but I shouldn't have to worry about glare if I do that, right? I don't think I would. Another really cool bit is the Wilderness thing on the back of the seats. So my only complaint about this car, my one complaint about this car, honestly, is that the headrest is really hard. Maybe it'll soften up over time, but it is quite stiff up there. Harman and Kardon sound. You got your rubber floor mats in here as well. And I gotta ask my salesperson, if where the carpeted floor mats are, because I believe it's supposed to come with carpeted floor mats. Get your shift knob and stuff over there. Has the electronic parking, your heated seats. I don't know what that is. And yeah, the door pockets right there. I mean, not door pockets, what am I saying? You got your cup holders right here. What's funny about these are inserts and they have mountains on them. It's a very mountainy themed car here. Back seats, I'm not even going to go in the back seats. There's not really a lot to say back there, but I mean, it does have the same waterproof material as the front seats. And then you get a couple of ports right there, USB-A and a USB-C, tie downs for car seats and all that fun stuff. They have their door controls back there, but no AC vents. All the AC vents are up here. But I can say in just in the 24 hours I've had this car, you shouldn't have to worry about air conditioning in this car at all. Sunroof, which I'm really happy with. One, because I can finally let some sun in. I'm not in a capsule like I was in that GR86. And also, I like it because if I have a kayak or something up there, I can actually see it. I can see if it's moving. Same thing with the rooftop temp or a bike or anything like that. And that's what I'm really excited about with this car, to be able to finally take stuff with me, basically, and do fun things outdoors and all that fun shenanigans. I would like to add, it fits in my, what I would call a rather small garage perfectly fine. Really, honestly feel like I have an enormous amount of room, but or maybe I'm just confused because the doors open up at a lower angle, at a smaller angle than the GR86 did. So it seems like I have more room to get out in the same size garage, even though the Toyota is a smaller vehicle in every way, I would think. But it fits in the garage perfectly fine. Driving dynamics, it drives super smooth. Like a magic carpet, I would say. No Rolls Royce, but it drives super smooth. And the steering is really nice and accurate. It's direct, but at the same time, it's not so stiff. It gives you all the communication you need to drive smoothly around corners and everything, even if it's slightly more spirited driving. Because I just got out of the back roads and mountain roads, and it still feels very confidence-inspiring and direct. It's not wishy-washy like a lot of cars of this size may be, even with these off-road-esque tires on them. But drives super nice, love it in every way, and yeah, back to the main vid. So I mean, yeah, y'all, this is a 2024 Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness. It's so hard not to say Toyota GR86. But yeah, this thing's been amazing so far. First 24 hours, and I am in love. I've never been so happy for a new car. And I've had up to, I think this is my 9th car at this point. And I've had everything from, I've had 2 Miatas, I've had a BMW Z4, I had a Mini Cooper, I have had 2 Jeep Wranglers. And yeah, this is my favorite so far by a long shot. Okay, so lots of fun stuff to come from this. I'm not going to modify it, hardly any. Maybe I'm just going to get that bit on the side for the additional door protection. Other than that, just getting racks and bikes and kayaks and living that outdoor dream, you know. But yeah, I definitely see this as a long-term car, not just something I own for a year like I have my last couple of cars. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites so far. I know there's a lot of stuff I maybe have missed. If you want to know about something in particular, just let me know in the comments and I will maybe do a video on it. So anyway, thanks for watching as always, y'all, and more soon.